Hey there everybody, and welcome to our very first shave right here on All Things Atwell. And I was going through my stuff today trying to see what kind of shave I was wanting to go for the first video, and I figured what better way to start off this whole channel of wet shaving than by using the very first product. Let me grab it here. The very first scent that a very good friend of mine got me into. I used to be in the beard community. I had a beard, and I did that for a year and a half, 2 years. And he finally talked me into shaving, and then he gave me a couple samples, and this here was one of the samples that he gave me. And it's none other than Campania from Sterling Soap Company. And man, if you've never smelled this stuff, it's really clean and fresh, and a really light cologne smell. I absolutely love this stuff, and Sterling in general has really good slick soap in my opinion. And the razor, and I figured why not just do my favorite razor and favorite blades, you know, kind of like what Ken Surfs does anytime he tries something new. A blade or something like that, he'll go for something that's familiar to him. So for me, we're going to go for razor. We're going to go with the Phoenix D.O.C double open comb. Again, same friend has given me about 90% of my razors that I have, probably 98% of the razors that I have. And the blade of choice for today, my favorite blade that I have found that works best for me consistently, and that will be Shark. I love these blades. I've tried many different blades, and there's a lot of good blades that really work for me, but Shark seems to be consistently good, and consistency is what we all like. The brush today, we're going to be doing a synthetic, full synthetic Omega. This was one of my first brushes that I purchased from West Coast Shaving. I want to say I gave like 15 to 20 bucks. I don't think it was more than 25 for sure. But I love this brush. You know, you can push down on it, you know, super easy. You know, it has very minimal backbone to it. I just really like this brush. So let's get this shave started. As you can see, I've got, what is it now? At least 5 days of growth. Excuse me. And this razor here, if you're new to wet shaving, this is called a 3-piece razor. It has a handle and the top plate here. The handle unscrews, and you have a top cap and a base plate. We'll set this down real quick. Get our shark blade. Let me get this out of the wrapper. And I'll show you how to put the blade in. You want to take the base plate, take your blade, set it on there. Try very carefully not to cut yourself. Set it on there, like such. Take your top cap, and it just sets. You want to set that screw into the middle of that hole there. And of course, when I try to do this on video, I can't get it all in one fell swoop like I usually do. Okay. Now that you've got it all together, where's the handle? Take your handle, you know, again, the handle just screws in. Put it on that screw. I like to get it hand tight and just a little turn, just a little snug. And there you go. And you've just loaded your first razor blade. So what we'll do, Where's the soap at? Oh, and last but not least, the bowl. This here, I have 2 bowls from Captain's Choice. I absolutely love Captain's Choice bowls. They're, I want to say, ceramic. This one here is nice, gorgeous, gorgeous blue. I love this. You can get this at the wet shaving store. This is where I got mine, the wet shaving store. I believe it's called Sapphire. Oh God, like this video just does not do this bowl justice. It's just a gorgeous bowl. This is definitely my favorite. So what we'll do, we will get us some soap. Lost my scoop. I'll have to use my backup. Get us some soap in here. One thing I like to do is get a little bit of soap in there and then just mash it. Just kind of mash it to the bottom. And then theoretically you're supposed to have your brush soaking. That way when you're shaving, when you're applying your soap, it's not, not dry, but get your brush wet. And let's just get a lather going. Let me get this worked. Might need just a touch more water. And I apologize if my videos seem to be fairly similar to Ken Surf's. If anybody else watches Ken Surf's videos, shave videos, I love the style that he does. Just casual, laid back shaving, kind of like just talking to a friend. And I thought, that's kind of my style too. I like that. Okay, lather's looking real good. Okay, I'd say that's pretty satisfactory. We'll wet the face real quick. And I'm just getting over, excuse me, I'm just now getting over a couple days of strep and bronchitis. I'm feeling a lot better than what I was earlier this week, that's for sure. So that's why my voice sounds a little bit raspy. Okay, so now we're going to put the soap on. Yeah, Campania, oh man. By far, one of my favorites. I'm going to turn this mirror out right here just a little bit so I can see really good. Campania, really clean, fresh, and the scent really lasts with you. I think that came out just a little bit more thin than what I would have liked it to be. But that's all right. We will make do with it. All right. Phoenix D.O.C. double open comb. Fairly aggressive in my personal opinion. If you don't have a double open comb from Phoenix Artesian Accoutrements, you've got to get one. I think it is a must-have in any shaver's collection. So let's get this started. So it is Friday. It was a good week. By the time you see this, it's probably Saturday. I'm going to keep the goatee. Always going to keep the goatee. Yeah, last weekend, man, I was not feeling it. Took some meds, rested last weekend, and I told myself, surely come Monday morning I'll feel much better. Surely. Well, that was not the case. I woke up Monday and just felt terrible. So I told myself, when I get done with work, I'm going to the doctor. And that's exactly what I did. And they said strep is really, really common right now. I'm in Oklahoma, and they said this particular area specifically, it is so heavy with strep right now. And did the test, came back, and she's like, oh yeah, you are so infested with strep. She's like, you got a whole lot of strep. So put me on the medicine, and I missed work Tuesday. But yeah, for the most part, I'm back to normal. Everything feels fine. Sterling, I tell you what, man, Sterling, if you're new to wet shaving, Sterling is a great place to start. Great prices. Got myself. Of course, I say I've used this razor and blade combo many times. And I nicked myself. I haven't nicked myself with this blade and razor combo since I couldn't tell you when. I haven't nicked myself like that and Lord knows when. But yeah, if you're just starting out wet shaving, Sterling is a great place to start. And Campania, man, it's like a light, fresh cologne. Man, the scent really sticks with you too. I got myself good, didn't I? He took a big chunk out of me. That doesn't typically happen. I almost never cut myself like that. A little bit more water. I like the way this lather feels right here. This feels a lot better than the first pass. I technically do a 3-pass shave, but I guess I do it differently than everybody else. Excuse me. I'll tell you, one of my favorite scents from Sterling is Sharp Dressed Man, and it's scented after Creed's Green Irish Tweed cologne, which this stuff's like, God, $250, $300 a bottle. I think Sharp Dressed Man, gosh, man, it smells so good. I really can't believe that I really got myself that bad. And see what I like to do when I get to this point. I'll take the soap off my goatee, like this, and I'll re-lather on my cheek and jawline. That way it gives me just enough slickness, just enough soap coverage. I can go across the grain. And I'm sure I cut myself because I'm kind of nervous and different angles from the video. And we'll just do the same on this side.
Yeah.
Hi, Oakley. You want to go watch your movie? Love you. Okay. All right. I love you. Bye. I had to come say bye. It's my youngest daughter. She's 2. That's little Bam Bam right there. Clean up this here. And again, do the same thing on this side. Now, I've never seen anybody else do this. I don't know if this is a good idea or whatever. This is just what works for me, and this is what I do. And the way you see me shaving today is how I shave every day, or every time I shave. Shave across the grain on the cheek and the jawline. I do not shave across the grain on the neck. It's almost without fail. I have irritation like crazy, no matter the blade, razor combo, whatever, pre-shave, soap, doesn't matter. I don't do across the grain. On the neck. Rinse the face off. Towel here. Right there. It's almost always right here. This one general area. If I do nick myself somewhere, it's going to be in this general area in the lower left part of my neck. So what we do for those instances, I don't have an alum block, but I do have a styptic pencil. Just take it. She burns, she does. And see, that's one thing I was thinking about the other day. I don't know if you're actually supposed to get this wet before use or if you just dab it on dry. I don't know. I always just dip the tip of it in a little bit of water. Man, there's just something off about this shave today. It just didn't work near as good as what it usually does. Put the cap back on the soap. A little bit of irritation. Not bad, doesn't hurt per se. Campania. Oh man, dude, this stuff is so good. So good. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you need to know. I've had a couple people ask me, man, what cologne is that? That's not cologne. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Mmm. And what I like to do, I like to get just a little extra splash. Just a little bit extra. And see, I got a little bit left over on my hands. I'll rub it on the back of my neck. You know, it's aftershave and cologne. You know, it's aftershave cologne. So, there you have it. Not too terrible for a first shave. Yeah, just that little area right there. I have not had this bad of a shave. I'm not even really going to call it a bad shave. With this razor and blade combo, this is, if I don't use anything, sharp blade, Phoenix double open comb, can't go wrong with it. I haven't had a shave like this in a long time. I haven't cut myself like that in a long time. Excuse me. So I'm just going to say today was a bit of a fluke. So that's today's shave, Campania from Sterling Soap Company. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. They're definitely worth looking into. They have a really great price point. If you need or are looking into anything wet shaving related, bowls, brushes, soaps, splashes, anything to that nature, definitely go check out the wet shaving store and use code ALLTHINGSATWELL at checkout. It's a great place to get anything wet shaving. Andy, the owner, he has wicked fast shipping. I've ordered stuff on a Monday and I've had it in my mailbox by Thursday or Friday, same week. So you just can't go wrong with that. So, excuse me. Go check out the wet shaving store, see what they got. That's today's shave. Thank you for joining me at All Things Atwell. Have a good day.